Hello, everyone. I'm Laura.
Panther Nation Podcast. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, cut it. Cut right. And I would like to introduce one of the hottest podcasts in Carolina history. Let's go. Yeah. Talk, let's chat. We got time to chop it up. Talking analytics and fantasy draft. You know what's up. Panther Nation representing, cause this is where we talk that. Talk that's so incredible, make them rewind that talk back. Pause. Talking Panthers football, we discussing it all. On and off the field, you know exactly who to call. You know we the #1 podcast. Competition is non-existent, you need to stop that. Pause. It's an honor to be a Panther fan, pause. At Bank of America, that is where we ball. Coming to the jungle, then you gonna feel the pause. Winning the trophy for the city, it is the call. Black, white, and blue, we going Carolina strong. And this is the conversation where everyone belongs. Discussing all the numbers and topics, you know we got it. We the hottest podcast, and we popping. Let's go.
Panther Nation, what's good? Rashad's not here. He might make an appearance later, but I'm here. And I want to talk about how great this Friday was, because I would argue this is probably the best Friday of the TEPPER era. So from my standpoint, it was a pretty damn good Friday. Besides the fact of all the signings besides the fact that Deshaun Watson is not going to be in the NFC South. Now, although we do have to play Deshaun Watson next season because we play the AFC North, but we don't have to deal with him twice a season. So it's a beautiful day. It is a beautiful, beautiful new day, to say the least. So let's I guess we'll start with the Deshaun Watson news. I mean, some of you guys had the show popping last night. You know, we thought it was gonna be Atlanta, New Orleans, but shout out to Sheena Quick. She said that Cleveland was the #1 spot he wanted to go to until Atlanta made the appearance, and he ended up going to Cleveland. There was a lot of folks who was denying that Cleveland stuff, but she kind of stuck to her gun, so shout out to her. So, you know, he went to Cleveland. He got his 5-year, $230 million deal, fully guaranteed. He got what I like to call the bag. Appreciate it, man. About the shirt, I just came back from a school event for the family dinner. I could tell you all about it because I think it was kind of a little bit hilarious, but it's also, you know, it's a friendly reminder that structure is important. You know, so we, you know, but overall it was a good event. I wanted to go live earlier, but I was like, nah, I can't. I got this dinner with the kids, so it's gonna be good. It was a good event. Maybe I'll tell some stories when Rashad gets here about the event. But overall, the Deshaun Watson news was glorious, but it also proved a lot of things. Deshaun wanted guaranteed money across the board, and the only team that was willing to do it seems, was the Cleveland Browns. Because I think everybody, it's looking like Atlanta until Atlanta probably said no mas too, or Atlanta couldn't do it with the cap space because Deshaun wanted to be the highest paid, and that's what he got. Because he got more guaranteed money. Like Aaron Rodgers got $150 million guaranteed, and then a couple of days later, Deshaun Watson shatters that record with $230 million guaranteed. That contract is horrible, but you know, I mean, everybody, like all the folks who are saying it's horrible, probably the same folks that thought we should have got him. The biggest reason, TEPPER does look bad. TEPPER looks bad because his QB thirst got him in this situation to begin with. That man's been trying to chase Deshaun Watson over here for over 400 days. He's been trying to get this guy while Sam was actually not playing that bad. 400 days. So I think the perspective is a little bit different. You know, but it is what it is, bro. Like you gotta pay to play, and nobody wanted to pay to play. Um, so I will say this. Um, with the moves, like prior to Brady coming back, I thought Carolina had a legitimate shot to actually win the division because then it'll be about defense, quarterback. We would have a shot. We don't have a shot at this point, but the moves that we've made so far tells me that they're trying. They're trying to do something. They're not trying to be 3-14. And another thing that I've realized is that we discussed it yesterday about the speculation that Matt Rule might not have the same amount of personnel power that he's had in the past. Based on the moves that have happened today, I want to start to believe that that is the case. I think Fitterer has taken the reins. Fitterer is putting in work and he's signed guys. We have a new punter. We picked up a center, a starting center. We who else? We did a lot today. We extended DJ Moore. There's a lot of things that happened today in Panther Nation. So let's try to get down this list real quick. Let me see if I can find a quick breakdown of it, and we'll go by one. And start so I can give you my thoughts on it. And we're gonna do a whole free agency. We're gonna do a free agency show on Monday, and we're gonna have folks vote. So we are definitely gonna do that. But in the meantime, let me pull out the list. I don't want to miss anything. So, but it was a good day. The Deshaun Watson news was freaking outstanding. Shout out to the Browns, by the way. You want to talk about a franchise that really needs some type of jolt? This is it. This is it. Oh. Oh, looks like Rule is still making these moves, so I might have to give him credit if that's the case. If he still has final say, let me see. Yeah, if he still has final say, then that's fine. I gotta give Rule props because he's making it okay. I guess it was more resistance. All right, so we didn't even talk about Dr. Foreman that we signed Dr. Foreman. Let me pull up the free agency tracker so that way we know what the deal is. All right, let's see here. So we talked about we talked about Dr. Foreman. We talked about we should go down the line, man. We'll start with just happened this week. So we signed Xavier Woods. That one was interesting. We talked about that in a previous show. We resigned Sean Chandler. We resigned Marquise Haynes, and we have a pretty good interview with him for the Patreon, the subscribers. So shout out to the Patreon. We signed a linebacker, Damian Wilson. I'm cool with it. 2-year deal should be interesting. Matt Ioannidis, he just got released. We said that he was going to possibly be a target for us. We signed him to a 1-year deal. I like that as well. We signed a punter. Long overdue, and one of the best punters in the league. We paid him too. We paid him a bag. But I'm fine with it. He's been with the Rams for a very long time. Just won a Super Bowl with him, so I'm cool with it. What's up, Pat? If you want to hop in, let me know, bro. All right, so Bradley Bozeman, we got Brad. I love that pick. We got our starting center. You know, so I mean, I like the moves that we made so far, and we extended DJ Moore. Like, I love that. And I want to talk about the terms on this deal, man, because the DJ Moore deal was pretty dope. Because after what happened with Christian Kirk, kind of changed the perspective on what it would take to keep DJ Moore here, and it looks like it didn't take much more than what Kirk got paid to keep DJ Moore here, which was beautiful. So it was pretty dope. Let me see. Hold on a second, man. Let me get you the link, Pat, because I know you want to hop in here. You don't have to, but you want to hop in here. Give me 1 second, Pat. Bear with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see here. Let's see if he wants to hop in. This is called No Pressure, Pat. I sent him the link. No pressure, Pat. What's up, man? Shout out for Man Rush. All right. Look, man, I'm happy. Like, I'm happy what's going down. I know you guys want my thoughts. So far, I haven't had an issue with any signing that's happened so far. The DJ Moore deal, I know some folks were like, well, you said, he might not want to resign here. I said if he goes into free agency, he ain't resigning here. You want to keep him, you got to extend him. If you're not going to extend him, you need to trade him. That's how I felt. That's what I said yesterday. I'm standing by that. But now it's a moot point because he resigned. He got an extension. He's one of the highest paid wide receivers in the NFL now. So I'm happy for him. Yeah, we have the cap space for Armstead. We're still not out of Armstead sweepstakes either. So I think we're good there. Yeah, I'm happy for Moore, man. Me and DJ Moore go way back. I don't think you guys realize that. Yeah, we could probably do some more moves, but then it goes back to the discussion point. Look, man, I'm not a DJ hater. That's fake news. I'm going to show you why I'm not a DJ hater. Let me see if I can find the picture. I'm not a DJ hater. I'm not a DJ hater. You guys be out here making things up. I'm not a DJ hater. I love DJ. I love Jesus. I love Jesus. I don't know where that's from, but it's okay. I'm not a DJ hater. I'm not a DJ hater at all. I'm going to show you why. Let me do this real quick. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let's see if I can get this going. I'm not a DJ hater though. I just want to let you know that, guys. Oh no, that's not good. They're gonna make me reset. I don't want to reset. Silly Chrome. I might have to show it later. Let's see here. Yeah, that's weird. All right, it ain't working. I'll try to. I'll show you later. I haven't had an issue with any signings that we've had so far. From my standpoint, I think I love every single signing. And for those who are new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. If you go to underdogfantasy.com, use the code PNP. It really helps out the channel. Let me see here. I mean, he hasn't signed with nobody, right? So I mean, it's not a done. Oh, I did. It's not a done deal yet. We'll figure that out. Let me see. I'm not, man. I love DJ. I met him a few years back. Oh yeah, today was when I saw that Deshaun went to Cleveland, that catapulted my day. And then to make matters even worse, to make it even better, we started filling some of the holes that we have. I mean, we still got a lot of work to do from a roster standpoint, but because it goes back to the discussion about, do you guys really want Deshaun, right? Because to get Deshaun, you weren't going to be able to do that with the cap situation, even though we were so much over the cap. But you can't resign people. You can't get new people to help. These players want these bags. So from that standpoint, Deshaun not getting signing with us was great because now we can sign players, we can fill holes. I know you guys want a new quarterback, but maybe if you put some pieces around the quarterbacks you got, maybe you got a fighter chance. I ain't nah. Keep building the team, bro. Quarterback can happen when it happens. So far, so good. I mean, I'm cool with all the signings so far. So far, like I think like I still don't think left tackle's out the question at 6. I think if you can still draft the left tackle and you let that particular left tackle and Christensen battle it out for the starting job. Winner becomes left tackle. Winner is starting left tackle. Loser becomes starting left guard. You got your center. Bozeman's going to beat out Eflin. You got your center. You got your right guard that you just signed from the Rams, and then you got your right tackle. You got your starting lineup, and then Eflin is on the bench where he belongs. Cam Irvin's on the bench where he belongs. Like these are great things. John Miller might not make the team. Like these are beautiful things that we're seeing here. Like this is great. And Deontay Brown hopefully makes strides and he remains on the team. So this is good. This is good stuff. I like what we're doing. I like the fact. I think the punter signing is something we're not talking about enough. What Matt Rule wants to do that signing was phenomenal. I know people forget special teams is the third element of the game, and it's arguably just as important as offensive defense, bro. You can ask the Green Bay Packers about that. Let's see. Yeah, there's talks that Gilmore wants to come back. I think he was trying to look at the Raiders, and the Raiders don't want to pay him, so he might end up coming back home, which will be another one. I mean, we just keep it rolling, man. No, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. I'm not mad at Sean Chandler getting re-signed. That's right, man. Hit that like button. They always free. They were talking about Tyrann Mathieu. If they would have signed Tyrann Mathieu, then Jeremy Chin would have went back into the box and more of a linebacker role. Truth be told, he probably needs to with the linebacker depth. So, what about Cam? Cam's trying to make sure he gets a starting job. You decide whether or not you feel like he's going to get a fair shake here, because I don't think he would. I mean, just look at how the season ended, man. Any idea how much Armstead's going to be asking for? I mean, he's been a pretty damn good left tackle. Yeah, now I will say this. If we sign Armstead, we're taking a quarterback at 6. I don't agree with it, but that's what's going to happen. If we get Armstead, we're taking a quarterback at 6. I would love to draft Bryce Young. I would not love to have Bill O'Brien as my head coach. I'm very nervous about this, which is why I'm kind of fine if we didn't end up taking a pass rusher at 6. But I think based on what's going on, I mean, it's looking like on the moves, it's looking like quarterback. Oh, let me turn off my notifications. Rashad will be on in a few minutes, guys. So hold tight. There's 300 people watching, and we're thankful for it. But if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. That was Rashad sending me a text message informing me he's going to be in here in a few minutes. Let me tell you something, bro. Us not signing Deshaun is a blessing in disguise. They're going to be forced to build this team, and that's what I want to see. Like I didn't want Deshaun for a number of reasons. One, we would have to give up so much. Our offer on the table was not nearly as light as the one that Cleveland ended up giving up. We were going to give up 3 first-round picks, a couple mid-round picks, definitely the next year's second, and another pick this year. And on top of that, we would have to give up 2 defensive starters. And I don't think you guys would have been happy about it. Because you guys already complained about the pass rush. You would have got rid of our best pass rusher. So I'm here, dude. I'm right here with you, bro. But truth be told, if we keep putting these pieces together, Darnold might actually have a legitimate shot to succeed. But you know, I know everybody's faking. I know everybody doesn't want to deal with Darnold, but he might have a legitimate shot as a seed based on all the roster moves that we've been making. And whether or not you think he will, that's a whole different discussion for a different day. I mean, I'm cool with it, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I just don't see Cam coming back here. Like I think there's this. It goes back to the whole thing about people thought that Deshaun actually wanted to come here. It goes back to I think Cam in his exit interview pretty much told you how he felt. He don't feel like the culture's here. I don't think they've seen enough. Maybe they're doing this to try to get Cam to come back here, but I don't see it. I think we're going to either have a rookie quarterback or Sam Darnold starting. What if I told you Willis ain't the top quarterback they want to get? Take that as you may. They're saying Las Vegas is about to walk away from it. Not a done deal yet. If I have an echo, I will fix that. I will fix that right now. Yeah, I'm by myself. I didn't put no headphones on. I'll fix that right now. Let me fix that right now for you guys, man. The last thing I want is for you guys to have an echo. So give me a second. And Rashad's about to hop on. I'm going to have to do this anyway. All right. Shouldn't be too much of an echo right now. You shouldn't have an echo. Yeah, there shouldn't be no echo now. If there is, let me know. He obviously hasn't accepted it yet. I think he's trying to go somewhere where he thinks he's going to be able to start, man. I think after the way the season ended with Sam Darnold, the fact that he kind of got benched for Sam as soon as Sam was healthy enough, I think that kind of rubbed him the wrong way, bro. Like, if he knows that the coach is going to make the decision and he ain't going to get a fair shake at the starting job, he doesn't want to be here for that. And I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to either. I mean, it was a great, happy story to have him coming back, but, you know, I don't see it, man. They're saying the Raiders might not be an option anymore. So we got hope, man. We might get Gilmore back. This might be the best free agency period we've had in a while. And I know the thing is we haven't really had to spend too much big money to make it happen either. So you can't be mad at it from that standpoint. Oh, this still stands. This still stands, Lowe's Veins. And what's up, man? I hope all is well. I missed the super chat. Let me find that super chat because I don't. One thing I don't like doing. I haven't gotten to it yet. Is that it? 100% confident Scott will work magic. Yeah, I agree. It looks like Rule still has final personnel, but I guess he's not as resistant as before. How about this, Dave? Go down to 10. There you go.
What up?
There you go. Yo, wrong order, but you'll be all right. I can hear you.
Is it too much background noise? It's a lot going on.
There's a lot of background noise. It's like me when I'm trying to eat food.
All right, hold on. Let me see if I can find somewhere.
Let me help you out too. Hold on. Let me fix this. I know how you be about these things, man. So welcome, Rashad. All right, let's see here. Trade down to 10. Get a second round pick. Draft Devin Lloyd, Jordan Davis, or Hamilton. Pick up Howell or Ritter in the second round. I wouldn't be mad at this. We got to have a trade partner. That's the key. Appreciate the super chat.
Is this better?
That's a little bit better.
Yeah, because it's lit out here, bro. It's a lot going on. So my apologies.
What you doing out in these streets, man?
Man, I got a dance competition, but it's like a wedding going on out here. It's a lot going on, bro.
I
A
should
lot.
tell you about what happened to the family dinner that I was at
Pat
today.
said I'm at Gold Corral. Nah, bro, I don't eat Gold Corral, fam. That's that South Carolina shit. I don't eat Gold Corral, dog. That's funny. That's funny though, Pat. Pat Brady.
Pat. So look, man. So we were
What we
just
talking
going
about?
over.
Where we at? Where we at?
We were just going through the free agents, man. Like dude, I liked every signing we did today, bro. Let me
Yeah.
be clear.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. I'm excited about everything we did today. I like the Bozeman pickup. I like that a lot. What's funny though is that it's only a 1 year deal. So when you look at
Yeah.
that, you like, oh, I get it from his perspective. And if you really dive in, and I'm not trying to like back because I think I love everything we did, but I'm just curious around as to why they didn't get these longer term. Or was it Bozeman saying, you know, I just want a 1 year deal just to see how this go, and then we'll kind of go from there. And that makes sense.
Because well, no, there's another way to think about it too, Rashad. There's still instability at the coaching position. There's still instability at the position. We're gonna have situations where if there's a decision to be had that Rule's gonna be out of here, there's gonna be a lot of players that's gonna end up walking because of that.
Yeah.
So like when you thinking about it from that perspective, then I'm not shocked by the short-term deals. I was more happy about the long-term deal for DJ Moore. I mean,
No, that was dope. That was dope. I really like that. I like the long term deal for him. I'm glad we got him locked up. I was afraid. I really thought he was going to get shopped, and I thought they were going to move on from him. And you know, all signs point to us
taking
going quarterback. Yeah, drafting quarterback.
Man.
It all could be.
And by the way, and it ain't going to be the one everybody wants either.
Yeah, I'm hearing this Pickett. I'm hearing Pickett is the guy. That is all the buzz on the Twitterverse that Pickett is that dude that we're gonna pick. So again, all signs point to that because if you look at the money they're spending, they're spending a lot of money, and it's on skill positions. It's on we probably got the highest paid offensive line in the league. We have to with Eflin, his deal.
Right, he won't be starting anymore, sir. He won't be starting this year.
That's not my point. My point was the highest paid offensive line, and he's a part of it. And he might start. If you talk about putting people in the best position to succeed, he's better at center than he is guard. Bozeman can play both. Bozeman can play center and guard, so there's position flexibility there. So he still might start. But if you look at the amount of money we have in our offensive line, yo, they gotta produce, fam. They gotta produce.
All right, let me make sure I got all these super chats. Yeah, they said this is the happiest I've been in a very long time.
So what?
They said this is the happiest I've been in a very long time.
Yeah, man. No, it's a good day, and you know what's dope?
This is the best Friday of Tepper's era by far.
Yeah, no, you know what's dope? You got to celebrate it though. Like we come up here every week, Dave, and we bash the the front office, we bash Matt Rule, we bash all these cats. But you got to give them their props. It was a good day. It was a good day.
They had an outstanding day today.
They had a good day, and shout out to the Cleveland Browns. Shout out to the Dog Pound. Shout out to the Dog Pound for getting it done. They went out there and then stole Deshaun from the rest of the NFC South, and we appreciate that.
Gave that man the absolute bag. Shattered the guaranteed money record by $80 million, bro.
Hey man, real quick, shout out to Pat though. I was on Pat live stream this morning. Yo, he was lit. Pat was giving dudes the business, man. He was giving dudes the business. Shout out to Pat, man. Pat was like, what did Pat was like? If y'all don't like Rule and Tepper, what makes you think Deshaun don't like Rule and Tepper? It's true though. That's the same thing we've been saying. We've been saying the same thing. Yo, what makes you think he don't like them? But it appears that Deshaun was all about that paper.
Oh yeah, well, he was about that paper, but he was also.
Nah, he was about that paper, Dave. If we would have cashed up, he would have came to Carolina. Period. There's no other way around it. If we would have ponied up, he would have came to Carolina.
Well, so I'm glad that we didn't pony up. But at the same time, I think I'm more bothered by the fact that you took all this damn time to figure out what the hell this guy wants, and you still wasn't willing. You were willing to give up 3 first-round picks, 2 additional picks, 2 started offensive players, and then it came down to the money, and you're like, nah, we don't want to pay you. We'll give up all these players. We'll give up all these picks, We ain't trying to give you long term. Why wouldn't you think that man didn't want to have guaranteed money for after the third and fourth year?
Yeah,
Why would you
he
think
deserves it? And that's the trend. Like I saw people complaining about that, like him asking for that money.
Why wouldn't you think that?
That's the trend.
Like you're trading for this man, you're trading for this guy, not for 4 or 5 years. He's supposed to be your quarterback for the next decade, guys. Decade. Next 10 years. He's younger than Baker Mayfield. Yeah. And you out here saying, oh, nah, I ain't trying to do that. Too long-term. Like, dude, you about to give away 3 years worth of picks.
Yeah.
You pretty much in essence was trading away 3 starters, 3 future starters, and 2 current starters that you have. You about to give away 5 starters, and the 2 starters you're gonna give away were rookie deals. Like what? So if you're willing to give all that up, and you're complaining because that man said, "Well, I want a longer deal than what you're gonna have to give up, so at least I can be around to see what happens when we finally have a first round pick in year 4." Really?
Yo.
Wow.
Yo, y'all got to stop complaining about the guaranteed money, yo. That's these quarterbacks are getting the guaranteed money. That's what it is. Yo, guaranteed deals are becoming more and more popular. It makes these teams pay up. It makes these teams pay up, bro. So it makes sense. But yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to Big Low. I popped in on his stream too. He didn't acknowledge me. And my bad. I saw him in here yesterday. I didn't acknowledge him. I was hating. I ain't gonna lie. Dave. I was hating.
Yeah, he wasn't here.
Dave, I saw him in the chat, but I was hating. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not putting this dude. I'm not putting this dude chat on the screen right now because they about to get Deshaun. I was hating.
Well,
I'm not gonna lie. I was hating.
You were hating.
I was hating, though. I saw Big Low. My bad. I saw you in the chat, but I was hating. I'm not gonna lie, dog. I was hating.
Look, man.
I was hating.
I feel for him, bro. That's 228, 3 leagues within the last 10 years. It's rougher than Falcon Streets right now. They blew it. They blew it.
Yeah, Saints too. Saints are not in a great situation either. They got to get a quarterback. I'm pretty sure they'll get Jameis back. But yeah, the Saints, you know, they I don't think their roster's solid, but they got some question marks too.
I'll draft Willis. I'm scared Willis is going to end up like Haskins, though. Haskins balled out in the combine. Only good thing Willis ain't lazy. But don't worry, we ain't got to worry about that because it looks like the Panthers don't want Willis. So you're good. Appreciate the super chat, Ivan. Yeah. I think the pick, if we're gonna take a quarterback in the first round, bro, it's gonna be Pickett.
It's looking like Pickett.
I don't know how I feel about that. That, bro.
The sources, that's what the sources are saying. The sources, Dave. The sources are saying it's gonna be Pickett.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's gonna be at 6. I don't know if it's gonna be at 6, but that's what they say.
Well, I think if they don't trade back, I don't know if they're gonna. Initially, like I've always felt like they shouldn't take a quarterback that high, but I think considering all the moves that they made so far, I think that's the route that they're going to go. And there's been some guys that have been let go that we probably could pick up that could help us on the defensive line. You saw Star got released, bro?
I saw Star got released. I bring him back.
Oh, my God, I would bring him back.
With some competition, I bring him back.
Don, yo, you're tripping. John Clayton died?
I saw that. No, it's true. I Googled it. It's definitely true. Daily News, Seattle, all these. No. Yeah, Chris Mortensen just said Seattle passed away today. Seattle area hospital. His wife Pat and sister Amy were at his side and communicated earlier. He passed peacefully after a brief illness.
That sucks.
It's true.
Deshaun's deal is fully guaranteed. All 5-year, $230 million.
That is the trend. Y'all got to pay attention to stuff outside the Carolina Panthers. That's not the first fully guaranteed contract.
You know who else just got one? You know who else just got one, Rashad?
Who's that, Dave?
Kirk Cousins.
Exactly.
Remember? Fully guaranteed.
Exactly.
Whole deal. Did you know that Kirk Cousins has almost made $300 million guaranteed money in his career?
Yeah. Shout out to his agent, man.
Yo, his agent's vicious, bro.
Shout out to his agent. His agent's a beast. Don't hate the player. Don't hate him for taking the money. Y'all offered it up to him. Shout out to the football team for tagging him multiple years in a row. It adds up.
We finally got a punter, man. How you feel?
I don't care. Like I just you know what's funny though. I just dropped it. Well, I just finished his highlight video, and his video gave me the most trouble. That's why I was running so late. Of all the videos I did, his was the most trouble.
Why was it the most trouble, Rashad?
It's just the most trouble, man. I had to like dodge these copyright joints, so his was the most trouble. I'm about to hit the release button right now. So I just released it. It's out now. If you want to see the Johnny Hecker highlights, but I don't care, Dave. I don't care about a punter, bro. What are we talking? It's not game changing, bro. I know he's a great punter.
Special teams ain't game changing,
bro. No, Dave. Are we about to do this?
You don't
think are we about to do this over a punter, bro?
Bro, dog, you seen how trash our punters have been?
A punter, bro. Is that what we doing?
Dog, it's important.
It's Dave. It's
he's
not
one of the best punters. Yeah, dude, it is. You saying punting not important?
Are we about to do this, man?
Dog, you'll be the first one to be screaming about a shank. You ain't gonna tell me the punters ain't important, bro.
Yo, shanks happen. They happen. I'm not about to. He got a 3-year deal. Watch him be like the highest paid punter in the league.
You know, we should check. I mean, he is one of the best punters in the NFL.
He is. He's all pro. But Dave,
so he should be.
I can go snatch a punter from anywhere. Dave, punters are. What about the dude that was with the Raiders?
Which one? The black one?
Back in him. He was nice too. Bro, it's important. Bro, we're not doing this. We're not doing this over a punter, bro. We're not doing this.
Special teams matters.
We're not doing this.
Special teams matter. So you don't like the punter play. You don't like the punter contract. Is that what I'm hearing?
We're not doing. No, it's fine. I just they're saying it's $7 million. That's probably not bad. But I'm just saying.
The thing is, punter. Like the last time we had like a really good punter was Todd. What was his name?
Okay. So how was the team? How was the team when we had the best punter?
We went to the Super Bowl. We made the playoffs 3 times.
Okay, we did it one time. So you're telling me there's a direct correlation between.
I didn't say there was a direct correlation.
Telling me that's what importance is telling me.
But here's my point is the punter dictates field position.
So what? No, what you're no. Don't change the argument. No. What I'm saying is there a direct correlation between winning and a punter?
No, but field position matters.
Then it's not that important.
Field position matters.
I rest my case, Dave.
Field position matters. You don't think field position matters?
Of course it matters. It matters.
The punter dictates that.
A punter does not dictate that. A punter does not dictate field position. No, a sucky offense dictate and a bad defense dictate field position. You don't need punters if you can move the ball effectively. Fact or fiction?
That's true. We don't.
All right, man. So punters aren't that important.
Special teams is still an element, bro.
Fam, I agree with you. What I'm saying, we're talking about levels of importance. Levels of importance. I'm not worried about a punter, bro. That's not that's the least of my worries.
Yeah, man, y'all hating on the punters.
I'm not hating on the punters. What I'm saying is this not that important. Find me a direct correlation between punting and Super Bowls, and we can have a discussion.
Well, I'll tell you what. We just picked
find me a direct correlation between Super Bowls and punting, and we'll have a discussion.
I gotta look it up, man. You gonna have me digging through punters this weekend. Is what you gonna have me doing for no reason. All right, let me get some of these super chats. Hold on a second. Make sure I don't want to miss anybody.
Yeah, you know what? When you have bad punters, you cut them and get another one. Just like we did. We had Joe Charlton. We had him until he got hurt. Nobody was complaining about him. Picked him up off the street.
Appreciate the super chat, Nadan. Yeah, we got the North next year. Nah, he didn't command it, bro. Kirk Cousins been on this game for a while now. Kirk Cousins' last 2 contracts have been fully guaranteed. So, let's see here. Dominic, appreciate the super chat. I honestly, man, if they have so much conviction, I could see us drafting a quarterback at 6. I could see it. I just don't agree with it, but I could see it. I think they do want to trade back, but it all depends on who's sitting there, man. If the guy that they want sitting there, I don't know if they're going to be willing to risk it.
We didn't lose a Super Bowl because of kicking. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true. Come on, man. I'm not about to sit up here and have a punter and kick it. That's not true.
Yo, there are fans that will never forgive John Casey for kicking that ball.
That's not how we lost, bro. That's not
No,
how we
I know.
lost.
I'm with you. There was more things that happened in that game that we could have had a chance to win.
If we gonna have a discussion, let's have a discussion. Y'all don't want to have that discussion.
Brian, man, appreciate the super chat. We need to improve the O-line, linebacker sector. I think we're on the way with the O-line, and I think we're on the way on the secondary side. Looks like we're not done trying to sign somebody in the secondary.
Yeah, I think I have a strong hunch Dante coming back, man. He not signed yet. Just keep an eye on Dante, man. I think we're gonna get him back.
I think Gilmore might come back too. Cause they were saying the Raiders, and it sounds like the Raiders are pulling back.
I heard about that.
We might get them both back, which would be great.
Yeah.
I would love to see this happen. Let me be clear. I would love to see Star come back. I would love to see Star back. They jamming where the hell you at, bro. They got the
it's that jazz, man. The Jazz got the jazz on. I can't do nothing about that, bro.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you swinging by, Pat.
But you know what's interesting though, and we're gonna talk. We're not gonna give all our grades tonight. That'll be Monday. So make sure y'all tune in on Monday where we give all our free agent grades and we'll break down each signing. We're not about to go through them all right now, but I think we had a great day. And like the title says for the stream, yeah, we had a great day, bro. We had a great day, and you know who the pressure's on, Dave. The pressure's on Matt Rule to make it work. We got the pieces. Yeah. You got the pieces. Now you got to get these W's. You can have all the pieces in the world, but if they can't win, then it is what it is.
Yo, I'm catching up on the chat, and look, man, they agree with me about these punters, man.
Yo, they now since they agree with you, they rocking. Now you like them, Dave.
Look, maybe I got to be more cheerful around here, man. Maybe I'll get some more agreement. I got to be more cheerful.
Punters don't move the needle when it comes to wins and losses, so I'm cool. They nice to have, yes, you're right, but they don't move the needle when it comes to wins and losses, bro. You got bigger fish to fry. If your punter is the reason why you lose,
Ivan's got a good point though. when you're trying to play like game manager type of offense, which is what Rule wants, run the ball, stop the run, blah blah blah. When you're playing that, punter's important, bro.
It's not. If you are relying on a punter, then that's piss poor coaching. Like if you did you listen to yourself?
Listen to
yourself, bro?
No, what I'm saying
is repeat what you said though. Repeat what you said.
I said, and I'll put the comment up.
Listen to yourself.
I said if you're trying to run the ball and have a game managing type of offense, and you're trying to stop the run and play great defense, having a punter is important because of the field position.
No, having great defense and having good offense and effectively doing what you would like to do, that's the job. You don't rely on a punter for a crutch.
So if a punter kicks the ball out of bounds at like the 5, you don't think that helps your defense a bit? The field position game, you got somebody backed up.
No. Listen. What I'm saying is
then they have their shitty.
Listen to what I'm saying, Dave. Punters have a place in the game. Punts exist for a reason. But what I'm saying is, I'm not about to go out there and just sign the best punter just to have the best punter. Like I can find a punter and use that money elsewhere. Now, when you talk about holes or gaps on the roster, and then you take a look at your punter contract, where I can get a couple million out of it, then people gonna be, we ain't got this because we ain't got the cap space. We ain't got this.
But you know what I'll argue with that. If you have a dependable punter, you have an all-pro punter, that makes more sense than somebody that is having a lot of wear and tear. And historically that position, you shouldn't be paying that high amount because Super Bowl champions aren't built off certain positions being paid high amounts. We already had a whole discussion point about running backs and how much we pay them. So like from that standpoint, I think I'd rather invest it on the best punter and one of the best punters in the league. Like, because at least I know, because what Matt Rule wants to do, and what Ben McAdoo wants to do with their offense, they want to do ball control, bro. You want to have them dudes backed up at the 5.
Listen, all I'm saying is this, and I'm right. I don't care what y'all say in the chat. All I'm saying is this. When it comes to wins and losses, punters ain't moving the needle when it comes to that. That's all I'm saying.
I'm looking up the analytics. I'm looking up the analytics.
That's what I'm saying.
Appreciate the
that's the question right there. Pull that up, and then let's have a discussion.
We ain't got Matthew Stafford.
Pull that up and let's have a discussion. Pull this number up right here, and then we can have a discussion.
All right, Johnny Hecker, right? Hecker stats. All right, let's pull that up, shall we?
I don't need more people. I'm fine because I'm right.
20.
Look at punt rates.
51 times. He punted 51 times last season. That's pretty damn. That's low.
Exactly. Bingo. My point. Now, let's come on. Keep going. What's the punt rate, Dave? You know why they ain't rely on a punter?
Yeah, but look at our offense, bro. Like, you can't be comparing this dude to the Rams. Let's go back.
Dave, fix the real problem then. Don't go. You don't have to go get the greatest punter. Fix the real problem. That's my point. That's my point.
I agree. But you know we're not fixing the damn problem. We're gonna be out here trotting out.
Well,
more reason why we're gonna need the punter, because we'll be out here trotting out Kenny Pickett or Sam Darnold.
Making excuses for the punter. We ain't fixing the problem. Y'all are covering up the real problem with because we have an all-pro punter. Like, is that what we doing? Is that what we doing?
Funny? You know what's funny? Like, I'm talking shit about we arguing about this punter, but then I'm looking at these numbers. Let me tell you something, man. His average was 44.2, but that probably due to the fact that how good the offense was for the Rams. So he probably didn't have to punt it as far. I mean, when the offense was trash, he was one of the best. He was all pro, was best in the league. Like, there was a season where he punted 96 times in a year. And the average was 48 yards. So, yeah, that was his. He was all pro that year. He was all pro 2015, 2016, and 2017. He ain't been all pro since 2017.
I wonder why, Dave.
Because they had to use him. They had a good offense. They had a prolific offense. Look, man, I don't want to hear this shit.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Okay, so am I right or am I right?
I think but it matters. It still matters. You know.
Of course, listen. Of course, Dave, it matters. But when it comes to winning and losing, at the end of the day, because we have an all-pro punter, that's not going to equate to a win and loss on the score sheet. That's what I'm talking about. No, I agree when it comes to kickers.
Ask the Green Bay Packers. Ask the Green Bay Packers about whether or not special teams wasn't important.
When it comes to kickers, I agree with you. You got to have a
field position matters too, bro.
This isn't. I didn't say nothing about a kicker. I said punters. But
punters change field position. You don't think punters change field position?
No, they do. Of course they do.
Okay.
Of course they do. But Dave, go back to your point. Go back to how many times did the Rams, the Super Bowl winning champs, punt the football?
51 times.
Okay. And how does that rank?
All right. Who won the Super Bowl? Who won the Super Bowl last year? The Bucs. Who was the Bucs punter in 2020?
Nobody knows.
I don't know. But I'm gonna check.
He ain't all pro. I bet.
I'm gonna check. I'm about to check right now. The punting. Let's see. Who was the punter for this damn team? Well, this is harder than I thought it would be. Let me see. Who's the punter? There we go.
Okay. Why do you play the game? Of course, we're not the Rams. We ain't the Rams, but you aspire to win a Super Bowl, right? Why the hell do you play? Why the hell do you play the game? You play to win the Super Bowl, right? Why don't you aspire to be the Super Bowl champs? That's how you want to build your roster.
I never thought it would be so hard to figure out who the hell the punter is.
All right, we'll punt the topic. I digress. I know I'm right. I know I'm right. When it comes to wins and losses, punters ain't moving the needle, so it's all good. I know I'm right. I don't even have to. When I am this certain about things, I wouldn't debate it. I'm certain, bro.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't agree here. I think what will give Rule a fourth year ain't Pickett. What would give appreciate the super chat, Noli? What would give Rule a fourth year is if he has a really good record and he actually makes the playoffs. Let's see.
Say it again. I'm sorry, my bad. Say it again.
What Pickett isn't going to be the reason why Rule will get a fourth year. Rule's going to get a fourth year if he has a good record. I think Pickett isn't going to stop. I don't think Pickett if Pickett gets drafted and we go like 5-12 again, Rule's still out. I think that Pickett's going to get a raw deal because the new guy's going to want to get their own quarterback. That's just my opinion on the matter.
I think
but that being said, if it's a situation where like Rule gets fired, they draft Pickett, Rule gets fired, and Tepper is out here saying Pickett's got to be your quarterback, you can go ahead and forget about having certain head coaches having interest coming here. It'll be just like with Deshaun refusing to pay him.
I think that it's all about trajectory. Like if Pickett is showing promise and we like our fringe playoff team, I think Matt Rule gets another year. But I do think it's important. I think it is going. A lot of pressures on the Carolina Panthers to make the playoffs next year, and Matt Rule needs to make the playoffs or come really close to it. I don't think you gotta make it.
I don't think pretty close is gonna be enough, bro. The NFC's getting weak. The NFC's getting
day by day, bro.
Day by day, the NFC's getting weak, bro. He should be able to make.
No, I agree. We should be a playoff team, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, and they're making a push. They're making a push, man. They're making a push. Like I feel like you look at the signings; these are some solid signings, man. You got to coach them at this point. You got to coach them up. It comes down to coaching. Do we have the chops at coaching to get it done? And that's what it's gonna come down to at the end of the day.
Yeah. All right, man. Positive shot coming out, man.
Positive shot ain't coming out, man. Positive. I gotta call it like I see it. Y'all know I'm fair. I'm fair. I call it like I see it. And today was a good day. I will come up here and complain when it's time to complain, but I'll give props when it's time to give props. I call it like I see it. I have no agenda.
I got to give props to Soundhaven because he's been super chatting it up. So shout out to you, sir. But we are going to punt this topic because we said we're going to punt this topic. But I wanted to make sure your comment came back there in these streets. Appreciate the super chat.
Create points, protect points, and determine field position. How is that not important? Because you don't need. When you determine the field position, if you're relying on a kicker to determine or a punter to determine your field position, then you have a bigger problem. And that's the point. That's my point. If you're relying on a kicker or a punter to determine your field position, you have a bigger problem you need to address. That is my bigger point.
Yeah, but the thing is, all teams you don't have to have a prolific offense to win a Super Bowl championship either.
Absolutely. But guess what though, Dave? Just in the same way that you're saying special teams and field position matters, if you have a good defense, guess what you're gonna have?
You're gonna have good field position overall. But
thank you.
I mean, but if that defense has a bad day, proven. Man, but still, dude, like
point proven. I'm right, man. I'm right.
Man. You're really trying your best to
I'm right.
Look,
I'm
man,
right.
you're so damn competitive, bro. You are.
I'm right. Because I'm right, bro.
Now, I mean, look. But the thing is, if you have a good defense, that if you're backing people up, that makes it better. Then now your defense can score more points, more turnovers, more mistakes on their side of the field. The offense ain't gonna go that damn far. That shit matters, bro. That shit matters. It works hand in hand. I bet you the Denver Broncos Super Bowl 50 had a good ass punter because they didn't have a good ass offense.
But they had a phenomenal defense.
Huh?
Check that one out. You gotta check that stat out. But again, if you rely on a punter, you got bigger issues, bro. That's all I'm saying. Anyway,
yeah.
Go ahead.
But the thing is, like when you have a good defense and you have a good punter, that works hand in hand. That works hand in hand because now you can keep stuffing those folks back, and now the freaking defense can do more schemes, pull their ear back, tends to get more points, turn the ball over. You know that matters.
So is
people
this
forget
true?
that people forget Peyton Manning got benched.
Is this true?
What's true?
Armstead. So that's the next one up, right? Everything is talking. We're talking about Armstead right now, and whether he's going to sign with the Panthers. I know he was between the Saints, not the Saints. I believe it was the Bears, Miami, and Carolina is what I saw. That's who he was picking between.
Let me see. I don't see it yet.
If we can land Armstead, I think that would be dope. That would be huge.
If we land,
huge.
I don't know who is this guy. Yeah, I'm not buying. I'm seeing somebody saying Armstead signed with the Dolphins, but I ain't buying I'm not buying the source. I'm seeing. I'm not buying the source yet.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with these sources, Dave.
Yeah, nah. I ain't buying that one. Not yet. I'm not buying it yet. Nobody I'm not buying yet. It's all speculation at this point. We're still in the running. And as for the punter, man, let me tell you who the punter was for Denver. Let's see here. Britton Colquitt. In 2015. Oh, yeah, they punted a lot in Denver. They punted 84 times, man. And his long was 62, average of 43.6.
Good defense, though, Dave. Good defense.
Really good defense. Really good defense. One of the best of all time.
So they didn't win or lose off of a punt. They play good defense.
They don't keep up with they don't keep up with Shanks. You know, they should do that.
You know why? You want to know why they don't, Dave? You want to know why they don't keep up with it?
Don't be disrespecting the punters.
You want to know why they don't keep up with it?
Pat McAfee would be appalled right now, bro. Hey, Pat McAfee would be appalled.
Pat, you know why Pat is done playing?
Because he retired as an All-Pro.
He's done because punters don't matter. He's a wrestler now, Dave. He found his shine elsewhere. He had to go get his shine elsewhere because punters are overlooked.
His podcast game, he's made way.
Yeah, he is. He shouted us out from the Pro Day streams last year too.
Really, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you missed that. You gotta go back. Go back to this. Yeah, we got a lot of followers from Pat last year.
Oh, that's what's up.
Because he was watching our live stream on the show, and he was like, "Yeah, shout out to them for doing it." It was during Justin Fields' Pro Day.
Oh shit! Didn't realize that.
Yep.
See, man, I don't watch enough things outside of this place. All right, let me see here. Where we at?
So Dave, it was a good question. Go ahead. We'll hit that.
Shout out to the super shot. I think Cam Newton and Sam Darnold need to compete. Ain't happening, bro. And even if Cam did come back, he don't get a fair shake against Sam. Matt Rule's already got his mind made up. But now, as you were going to say so?
No, I was going to say. When it comes to the draft, like where do we go? Everything is signed. Everybody's saying Willis, right? Or not Willis, but Pickett. But I think that if Aquanu was there, if my bad about the noise. If Neal is there, I got to go with one of those two guys. If we don't get Armstead first,
that's my thing. I think if Armstead's the pick, it's definitely going to be quarterback. Like if we get Armstead, it's definitely going to be quarterback. Not a doubt in my mind at this point, right? But if we don't get Armstead, then that opens it up. Like if Neal or Aquanu falls, we're going to probably have to take him. I wouldn't be shocked if they take Cross, but yeah.
I don't know if Cross fits the bill for what they're trying. They got some power run dudes on this. If you look at Bozeman, you looking at Corbett. Those are some power run cats. They want to run the football. And Kwanu fits the bill, and Evan Neal, both of them.
Shout out to Ivan, man, for the super chat in Canadian dollars.
He can't throw the football though.
He can. He did do a couple fake punts. He sure did.
I got him on the highlight. I got him on the highlights.
He did have a fake punt. All right, let's see here. Some people are asking about Winston. I wouldn't be mad at Jameis, man.
I wouldn't be mad at Jameis either, man.
I wouldn't be mad at Jameis at all.
I think it's still another Band-Aid, though. We gotta find that dude. We need a franchise.
Well, I mean, I was thinking we were about to be in bad shape, but with all these signings, man, they trying to win more than 3 games, which is not a bad thing, and I'm happy for that. I mean, it'll be something that we can watch. Because last year, I don't know if it'll be something that I can do again. It'll be very hard.
Yeah, man. So, I don't know. It was a good day, though. It was a good day, though, man. Good day for sure.
Y'all really don't. Some of y'all talking about hell no to Winston, dude. Winston could beat out Sam. I can tell you that.
That's a fact. Easy money.
God, you want to upgrade the position? You got to try to just update to a elite quarterback. People.
My bad.
Go ahead, man. No, you got it. I
was gonna say the only problem with Winston is that he had a guy named Sean Payton. Last year. Yeah. We don't have that guy, so it made it good for him. We don't have that dude, which is unfortunate. Saints keeping they don't have him to keep. He's a free agent. They can't keep.
They're saying
Anything.
that they're saying that the Saints are trying to get him to come back though.
They're trying to re-sign him, but they ain't got him to keep. They got to re-sign him. I don't know what Trey Boston tweet was about. It was rumors going around that Tyrann Mathieu was going to sign here, but then Joe Person crushed that. Joe Person crushed that and said that wasn't true, and they're not planning to sign on Tyrann Mathieu. That's what everybody thinks it was about. I don't know what's going on with it now. No clue.
Who would y'all want the Panthers to draft now? If Neal or Kwanu falls, that's who I want them to draft right now.
Neal or Kwanu are my two guys right now, but it seems the word on the street is that we're in love with Pickett. That's the word on the street. Sources.
Let's see here, I'm looking at some of these comments. Oh yeah, they did restructure Robbie today.
Yep, he not going nowhere.
Nope. All right. I've been on the stick with Sam train for a while now, to be honest.
Matt Rule can't afford that.
If he thinks he's the next Matt Stafford, he can.
He can't afford to. No, he can't afford that. You see,
that's what he compared it to, right?
No, he can't. He can't afford that. He can't afford to stick with Sam. We need to, and I agree with this. I agree with Slim. We still do need some more draft picks. Where are those day 2 picks coming from? If we can trade back and still land Pickett, that would be dope. I think it's possible.
Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. If we do that,
I think it's possible.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I don't think anybody's thirsting over Pickett. I think everybody's scared of his hand size, and I don't think they're thirsting over Pickett like that. I think Pickett will be there for the Pickett.
Shout out for the super chat. Look, man, you know what, man? I was in the Brown spaces, and let me tell you something, bro. That fan base is conflicted. That fan base is conflicted. And I understand why. We were going to be too. But Ohio's a little bit different than the Carolinas or Georgia or New Orleans too. But I mean, you expect the fan base to be conflicted. It's gonna whoever was gonna take the shot was gonna put that fan base in a rough spot because now you gotta start thinking about the morality of everything. Now, granted, it's all accusations. It's not, it's still he's got his place in court, but he's definitely gonna get suspended off the distraction portion alone, whether he's guilty or innocent. But yeah, the Browns fans were struggling with it, bro. And I'll be honest, Carolina having the interest that he did, considering what happened to the previous owner, made it kind of weird for me. Like, I think Carolina was weird, and then the whole Atlanta was weird. I understood why Atlanta wanted to do it, but it was weird because of the history of what happened with their quarterbacks, and they've had issues. They had a player that was soliciting to prostitute right before the Super Bowl. Like it's like there's a lot of history in some of the franchises that had an interest. I don't know if the NFL is going to be out of the morality business, but it's going to be tough for them to get out of that realm. Let's see. Yeah, man. Rest in peace to John Clayton. All right. Let's see. A lot of comments tonight, man. We appreciate it.
Yes, it's lit. It's lit tonight. Again, it's been lit for like the past 3-4 days. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here too, by the way.
Yeah, man. Oh, I mean, it's March Madness, bro. Ain't no dead news day today. And besides, we just re-signed DJ Moore. Ain't no dead news today.
We definitely re-signed DJ Moore. He's that dude.
Oh,
Dave didn't like him until today, by the way.
What the hell are you talking about, man? I couldn't even pull up my picture. I was so mad. I'm gonna try again. Hold on. Maybe I can share and hop out.
Dave don't like DJ Moore, bro.
I love DJ Moore, man. Don't be out here giving these fake news to these people. You be lying. What you could lie to these people, man. Let me see here. All right, let's see. Man, listen.
crowded as hell in here, bro. I'm at the bounce in a minute. It's a lot of people out here.
Are you about to bounce, man? It ain't that bad in there, man. It's not too bad, but let me see here. I was trying to pull up this picture earlier, but it wasn't working for me. It's not working. It's all right. Maybe on Monday. Yeah, like I've been cool with every signing that we had.
Yeah, they all been okay. I'm the today was a great day with Bozeman. Bozeman's dope. Love that pickup. I love the Corbett pickup. Offensive line, we finally addressing it. And if we can get Armstead, that would be dope. If not, we got to go get Evan Neal. And at that point, bro, like even if they decide to stick with Sam, like there's no excuse at that point. You can't blame the offensive line. So whoever you put back there, that there is no more excuses for offensive line. The offensive line is going to be fine. It's going to be pretty good. I hope they are because again, we invested a lot of money in them, and we got to get the best coaching. Right, we got the new offensive line coach who's supposed to be one of the best guys. We got to coach it up. It's got to be coached up. That's my big. I don't
Like
even.
what did I say yesterday, bro?
I don't have the concern about personnel. It's the coaching at this point.
What did I tell you guys yesterday? I said, well, maybe, just maybe, Matt Rule just need a coach. And now he's gonna have so now you can't say you don't have the pieces. Now he can go and get the go coach. At least we didn't get Trubinsky, bro. If you want to keep it a buck, I love the signing for the Steelers for Trubinsky. Trubinsky is an upgrade for Big Ben, the Big Ben for the last 2 years, and he's an upgrade over all the quarterbacks who's on the roster. I love the pickup.
This is true with Armstead. That's a great point.
I didn't realize that.
Great point. Yeah, he's pretty injury prone. Which is, I mean, that you could get a steal, right? You can negotiate that, put some escalators and some incentives in his deal to make him play. Like, there's ways to kind of protect yourself from that. So no, Tyrann Mathieu is not coming here, according to Joe Person. Joe Person tweeted out that the Panthers are no longer pursuing Tyrann Mathieu. So no, and things can change, but as of right now, no.
Appreciate it, Killer City, man. Thank you. We really appreciate it. Shout out to the Chiefs. Y'all division has officially changed to Murderers Row. Y'all are now known as Murderers Row. That's where y'all gonna be. Where will Higgins gonna fit in our wide receiver group, bro? Brandon Zilch is gonna make the team, so I don't know what to tell you guys. I think can't Higgins return kicks? I could be wrong about that. Yeah, but in the grand scheme, it's a good thing that we didn't, because we wouldn't have been able to do all the building we've been doing today.
All right, y'all. I think I'm about to get up out of here. You can stay on, Dave, but I gotta go. It's getting late.
Man, don't worry, man. You out here get this jet. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I'm not gonna be here too much longer.
I'm getting out of here, y'all. Dave got y'all in good hands. I'm out.
Yeah. All right. See you, Rashad. I'm gonna finish up this chat and I'm gonna shut it down very soon. Very possible, man. Very possible. Trubinsky is absolutely better than Darnold. Trubinsky gets a raw deal. The kid can play. Just didn't have no good coaching. That Nagy wasn't a good coach. I don't like him at 6, but I think that's where we're going. Let's see here. Let's see. Because, yeah, I'm yawning. So, it's time for me to go to bed. I just had that dance. Really didn't really eat that much today either. So, I gotta go figure out the dinner to make some food for me before I go to sleep. Yeah, the AFC as a conference is Murderers Row. Like, with Deshaun Watson, so, like, one thing that I know I can do, I can share my all right, I'm gonna pull up the AFC teams right here, right? I'm gonna pull up these records are from last season, obviously. Let me see if I can make this work real quick. Let me see. This one will probably work. So let's see here. All right. So here are the division standings. I don't know if you got, I'll blow it up a little bit so you guys can actually see it. But here are the division standings. Right. I want to just show the teams. So with the new playoff format, 7 teams can make it. So basically that's 4 division champions and then 3 wild cards. Don't worry about the record. Just look for the sake of the teams, right? So if you look at the AFC East, Bills, Patriots, they're going to be fighting for the division here. Probably going to be the Bills again. Bills will probably run away with this. All right. AFC North. This is going to be a tough division. Now you got Joe Burrow, you got Deshaun Watson, you got Lamar Jackson. The worst quarterback is Mitchell Trubisky, but Mitchell Trubisky is going to have a good defense. He's probably going to have a pretty good run game. So when you think about this aspect, this aspect here, this is a pretty tough division now too. Okay, worst record in the division was 8-9. Competitive division we're talking about here. So if everybody stays healthy, this is going to be a rough one. All right. So you're going to get a division champion from this one. So we got 1, we got 2. All right. This division probably going to be this is going to be the weakest division out of them all in the conference. The Colts are still looking for a quarterback. The Texans are going to surprise people next season, bro. And I think the Jaguars are going to have some level of improvement. The Titans are going to will probably win this division, but I think the Colts, depending on what they do with the quarterback situation, and I think Lovie Smith is going to improve upon this Texas team. They announced that Davis Mills is going to be their guy. So, and they're trying to build the defense, and they're going to get some draft picks from Cleveland. So it's going to get interesting to see how that's going to go. AFC West, murderer's row. All right. So for the sake of it, we'll say the Titans win. Murderer's row. They almost sent 3 teams to the playoffs last year. They ended up sending 2. There's a scenario where all 4 of these teams can make the playoffs, bro. So it's going to be tough. Like winning the division in all these divisions is going to be critical because the wild cards are going to be tough to get. So let's say the Chiefs win. You're going to have the Raiders, the Chargers, the Broncos, the Colts, the Steelers, the Browns, the Ravens. The Patriots. They're all going to be fighting for 3 slots. It's going to be a bonanza in the AFC. A bonanza. Now, if you look at the NFC, let's look at the NFC. Let's look at the NFC real quick. All right, so Dallas will probably win the division. Washington might try to do something with Carson Wentz. They got the best defense in the division, so you never know. I mean, Washington can stay always in it off that alone. Philadelphia's got Jalen Hurts, so you'll probably get 1 team out of this one, maybe 2. Packers, they're still the cream of the crop, even with the loss of Devontae Adams going to the Raiders. I'm not too worried about it from that standpoint. They're still the cream of the crop of that division. So they'll definitely win. Vikings might not get a wild card. The Bucks are going to win the South. I know you guys don't want to hear it, but that's the reality of the fact. And then you have the Rams. 49ers will probably be a threat. Cardinals are going to be terrible unless they get a quarterback. Cardinals is going to be interesting as well. So you probably get 2 teams from the West. 2 teams, at least one from the East, but potentially 2 teams from the East. Packers, Bucks, and then you got a 1 playoff spot that everybody else is fighting for. So I think it's an easier road in the NFC. It ain't like the AFC. The AFC's murderous row. Like that's just, the tough place to be. But yeah, man. Yeah, I agree there too. I think Davis Mills was the second best rookie last year. But all right, man, it's been fun. Rashad showed up. We're here. We wanted to hop in and talk about Friday. It was such a phenomenal day. We're gonna do a free agency, friends. We're gonna do a free agency show on Monday. We're gonna let you guys vote on grades and things of the sort. So for those who are new, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. You can follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. And we out, guys. Y'all have a good one.